Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simplee Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. Thank you for joining. I am back. As many of you know, I took a mini hiatus after the passing of my sister in November 2020, and now I'm back, and I'm ready to do more videos for you. I'm ready to give you more advice and guidance and all the information you're seeking. So, as always, I want to thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking that bell to receive notifications. And thank you for becoming a member, joining as a member of this channel. Everything you do helps. So thank you guys very much. And thank you for sticking with me. Hopefully I'll have more videos like this for you soon. Much more on the way. Much more to be proud of. Much more to stay tuned for. Much more information and advice for you. So, the introduction is done. Let's get on with the reading. This reading is what you need to know right now. I think it's time that we enter into the new year with a message, a general message from the universe, from your angels, from spirit, telling you what you should focus on, what you need to know, any information or guidance the cards have for you right now. As always, these are cards 1, cards 2, and cards 3. Please tune into the cards or the crystal. Whatever message you receive, that message is meant for you. I'll have the timestamps in the description area below for your convenience. And let's start with cards 1. So if you pick cards 1, let's see what the universe, your spirits, your angels, what message is meant for you. All right. So you have the crone, or the strength card in traditional tarot. You have observer, and you have ground. Stay connected to the source. We'll put that here. Now with these cards, I'm getting a sense here that many of you are searching for some kind of strength. It could be strength that you need from your family members, from your friends, from the universe itself, God, angel, spirit, what have you. I see with the observer card that you are looking for someone or something to connect with, to make you feel complete or whole again, to help you, give you that strength to push past any adversity, any pains, any heartache that you may be experiencing, even the things that you may be bringing with you from 2020. 2020 is a year of change. This is what I said in other readings when I predicted what was going to happen for your year 2020 readings. It's a big year of change, and since we're now in 2021, I do feel this is a year of healing. And I kind of have a sense that in the year 2022, that will be a year of recovery. But let's focus on right now on this message for you. I see you searching for strength. I see you searching for not only independence and confidence, but some kind of force or source to kind of push you back on track, to keep you on track, to keep you going in the right direction with as much force as you had before any of the pains or any of the changes or any of the adversity that you face, especially in the year 2020. This card, Stay Connected to the Source, shows me that it's time for you to go deep. It's time for you to ground. It's time for you to meditate. It's time for you to tune in to your intuition, to tune in to the signs and synchronicities surrounding you that source is providing for you, to show you that you're on the right path and to show you the way, to show you where to continue on this path. So you're definitely looking, some could be looking for a partner romantically, a partner in career and business. Some of you may be looking for that connection within family or with friends. There may be some of you who may feel like the connection between you and your friends or your community has been severed or has been put on the back burner. There are some of you that are looking for someone to just check in on you, someone to say, are you okay? Are you doing all right? Is there anything you need? Do you need a shoulder or an ear? That sort of thing. So for those of you who are looking for that, the message here is for you to connect to your spirituality, to connect to the source, to connect spiritually through meditation, through tarot cards, tarot readings, through anything metaphysical that will allow you to connect with your angels and your guides in the universe directly, because they're here for you. And they're saying, we're here to keep that support for you. We're here as your support system, even if those around you in the physical world are, in need of support themselves. They may not be able to fully be there for you in the way that you need because they're in need themselves. Sometimes you could connect to others, especially if this is what you need, and they will provide that connection in return. But if not, if that's not happening for you, if that's not working for you, spiritually is the way. I'm going to pick one more card just to get a little bit more information for those who picked cards 1. What do they need to know? What do you need to know right now? All right, this one, I felt this one. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Isn't that interesting? Because the Crone card here is the strength card in traditional tarot. And this is all about being strong. Like it says, you are strong beyond measure. Being strong, finding strength, and stepping into your own power. Sometimes you are what is needed. Sometimes what is needed comes from you. Maybe it's not always an outside source. So as long as you have that connection with source, with the universe, with God, with your spirituality, this will allow you to step into power and to get that strength you need from even yourself, especially when there's no other support system around you, especially at this time. Doesn't mean that it will always remain that way. No, but what you need right now is someone or something to kind of lean on, to provide a listening ear, someone you could vent to, someone you could express to. And sometimes it starts with you, So make sure you are meditating, grounding, connecting to source, your intuition, doing your spiritual work here, and you will definitely find what you're looking for. You'll definitely step into that power and get out of any situation that you feel may be holding you back. All right, let's move on to cards 2. All right, moving on to cards 2. If you pick cards 2, let's see what you need to know right now. Messages from Spirit, angels, the universe. What do you need to know? All right, you have 5 of Chalices or 5 of Cups, co-create, and sense. Tune into your intuition. We'll put that here. Now with these cards, I'm kind of feeling like some of you may have gone through a loss of some sort, especially in 2020. It could be a loss of a past loved one. It could be a loss of a job or your career. It could be a loss of a relationship or friendship, a love relationship, what have you. It could be anything that was near and dear to your heart. I see that with the 5 of Chalices. Co-create asks you to work with the universe, to tune in to your intuition in order to rebuild again. And I really feel like rebuilding is what you need to know and what you need to focus on right now. It's about rebuilding relationships, rebuilding those bridges that you have severed or broken down, so that it was difficult for you to cross in order for you to mend what was broken. It's time for you to repair. It's time for you to fix the things that are broken or in need of fixing, or things that have been beaten down or fractured in one way or another. Like I said, this is a general reading, so it could be from career all the way to, relationships. Whatever this is for you, building again is definitely important here. There's a lot of feeling that you are, feeling that loss. This hits home personally because I have also felt a loss, especially in 2020. And I know many of us have in one way or another. Many of us has lost what we feel was our freedoms. Many of us lost our connection to others. Many of us lost out on, our jobs and our businesses. That these things have been hit hard with the state of the world and what we're going through. So I do feel like a lot of us in one way or another has sensed a loss, but it's now time to rebuild what was lost. It's now time to rebuild in a way that will allow us to move forward stronger. And one of the ways you could do that is to work with the universe. Co-create is all about working with the universe, with God, with source. And to do that, you have to use your intuition. You have to work on your spirituality. You have to develop your spiritual gifts. You have to recognize when you're getting those signs and synchronicity from the universe that is steering you down the right direction or pushing you toward an opportunity that you need. Definitely tune into your intuition during this time in order to rebuild what needed to be built, what needed to have some kind of reconstruction happening, some mending. You may even be pushed to apologize to someone or to extend an olive branch or to see eye to eye or remain civil in one way or another with someone who you had a falling out with or someone from your past who you cut ties or broken up with or what have you. You may get this feeling or this sense that maybe it's time to kind of mend or fix what you can in order to move on into a better place, in order to find closure. I am definitely sensing closure is needed here. I'm going to pick another card just to get a little bit more information. All right, pick another card for those who picked cards 2 to get any more advice, information, guidance for those who picked cards 2. All right, we have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. That shows me that it's time for you to see the truth of the matter, to look at the facts of the situation, to understand your part in what may have gone wrong, or to understand your place in the situation, or what you contributed, or how you affected this situation. And this is the beginning of change for you. This is the beginning of the rebuilding process, is to understand the truth of the matter, no more denial. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Don't stay in this place where you are denying how you contributed, because only then can you understand how to get yourself into a better position, So tune into your intuition, tune into who you are and what you've got to offer, and understand where you possibly went wrong, understand where you possibly made the wrong turn, or, understand how you contributed, and then you can understand how to get yourself into a better position. So definitely rebuilding and finding closure is important, and looking at the truth of the matter, no longer being in denial, is part of the process of rebuilding, Just one more card. One more card. For those who picked cards 2. Any info or guidance or advice. All right, we have impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. And that is so fitting here, because that's what I feel has been happening, especially since that loss of the 5 of Cups or the 5 of Chalices. I feel that you have been at a standstill. You've been in a place where you can't, push on. As you can see with this card, there's a wall that's been, placed in front of the path. And that's exactly what I was talking about, trying to get back on track or go down that right path or keep pushing forward on the path. There's something there that has put up a block or a barrier for you, and it's time for you to, move past that. And the only way to move past that is to figure out where you went wrong, how you played into the issue, and then redirect that, get past that block, and definitely rebuild where you can when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your career, whatever you've lost. It's time for you to rebuild in order to move past that, and allowing the universe to co-create or co-build with you is definitely important for you at this time. All right, let's move on to cards 3. All right, moving on to cards 3. If you pick cards 3, let's see what you need to know at this time, be it from the universe, your angels, or spirit guides, what have you. What do you need to know at this time? All right, you have 3 of chalices or 3 of cups. You have clean it up, and you have love. Give yourself over freely. We'll put that there. So, with the 3 of chalices, I'm seeing a celebration. I'm seeing support. I'm seeing a breakthrough. I'm seeing some sort of reason to say congratulations, With the clean it up card, I have you actually moving past a situation that has been murky or stagnant or have not been helpful or fulfilling in one way or another. And I'm sensing here that this is a moment of you moving forward through the murkiness, through the pain, through the heartache, through the things that were trying to hold you back or create a stumbling block or an obstacle or a barrier on your path. I see you actually moving through this too. So I see you being on the other side of that murky situation and feeling triumphant. And this could be in relationships with a love partner, because I'm getting the feeling with the love card here. It could be with a partner, someone who is a significant other. It could be with relationships with coworkers, with family, with friends, or some kind of community or tight-knit group. That there was some murkiness here. There used to be something that kind of put you on a rocky path with this relationship or in these relationships, and I see you actually moving past that, figuring out what's important here, letting go of the pettiness or the things that are insignificant that won't change anything. The past is the past. So there's no longer you looking back to try to fix it when it kind of fixed on its own through you focusing on what's important. And what's important is love. What's important is you just opening yourself up and being who you are, but allowing love to kind of steer you forward. Not allowing the hate to come in, not allowing the grudges or the resentment. You're past that. If you happen to not be past that, then this is a message that's pushing you toward that outcome. It's time for you to move past it so you could get to that celebratory state. I'm going to pick a card just to get a little bit more clarity or advice and guidance on this situation for those who pick cards 3. For those who pick cards 3. All right, we have transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Now that's the phoenix there. That's the bird, the phoenix, who rises from the ashes, a whole new being. And that's exactly what I'm getting with these cards. Like, you've been in the dumps, you've been down and out, you've been in a place where you felt like you've crumbled and you've burned and there's nothing left, but a new leaf is turning over for you. And I see that happening. You're definitely going to be in a position where you're going to feel that strength again. You're going to feel that community, that support, and you're going to feel happy. You're going to feel like, I just want to say congratulations. Whatever this is for you, a congratulations is in order, You're leaving the old behind. You're leaving the things that no longer serve you back in the past where they belong. You're not bringing this forward with you, especially into 2021. Whatever happened in 2020, you're done with it. It's no longer in your favor. It's not doing anything for you. It happened. You learned from it, and now you're ready to move on. And that is definitely a good thing. That's a good mentality to have. That's a positive mindset that you need, because, like this card says, a fresh new way of living emerges. You're opening yourself up to love. You're opening yourself up to friends and family. You're being true to yourself. You're loving yourself. You're focusing on you and your needs now. And that is definitely what you need to do. It's this whole clean it up business. It's been done. You've cleaned it up. There's no longer anything to clean. You know, it's spotless right now. Everything is spick and span for you. Or at least that is where it's leading. Because I do see this as like the future of where you're at now. You are going to be in a position where you can celebrate, where you could feel good, where you could be around the people who love you and the people you love and care about, and feel like, you know, you've made it. However that, you know, applies to you, it really feels like you've been through the dumps and you're coming out on the other side a brand new, whole new person, a whole new being, you know? So you're definitely on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Keep love and hope and positivity in your heart and in your mind, and it will lead to a lot of opportunities that will be fulfilling. That's the message for you. So, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the support, for the likes, the comments, subscribing, for all that you guys do. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'll have more videos like this for you soon, and I will see you soon.